Nicolas Cage is one of those actors who you could say has done it all. From action to horror comedies to sci-fi to musicals to animation to war to neo-noir to trash to one of the all-time greatest movies ever made. Cage has made just about every flavor of movie possible. But wouldn't you know it, the man has never made a Western. Well, kids, with the release of his new film The Old Way, he has just one genre left to conquer. Good Westerns. So The Old Way has been getting compared to John Wick, which was annoying to me at first because not every revenge movie is like John Wick, you dang zoomers. If you want to compare a recent Western movie to John Wick, the one you're looking for is Ty West's In a Valley of Violence, which also has a dog murder be the catalyst to a massacre. But as I watched the movie, I kinda understood the comparison in one very specific way. You see, in John Wick, characters are always talking about how deadly John Wick is, how he's like some unstoppable killing machine, a force of nature, if you will. In The Old Way, people are also doing the same thing, but about Nicolas Cage's retired gunslinger character Colton Briggs. He's the most violent man you'll ever meet. He can't be stopped. You've awakened the beast. And you look at him and he's just old and sleepy looking Nick Cage and you're not buying it. Maybe if he kept his mustache for the whole movie. Now Cage is very subdued in this movie. He's playing an emotionless character to the point of sociopathy. There's a scene in which he almost murders his own daughter, which was really off-putting. Frankly, he's really miscast. It's not that he's only allowed to play the types of crazy or neurotic characters that he's most known for. He played a stoic character in Pig, for example, and that's one of his best performances ever. But he doesn't really add any dimension to this guy. He comes across as bored and mumbles his way through his performance. So some outlaws show up at Cage's house and murder his wife. One of them realizes that Cage was the man who killed his father years ago and he wants revenge, so he takes his gang and leaves town. That's kind of weird. I would have thought that they would have tried to take him out right away when he wouldn't be prepared for it. Now Cage and his 12-year-old daughter find their dead wife/mother and set off to kill the men responsible despite the objections of the friendly neighborhood U.S. Marshal. It's quite boring and ends in a showdown on a town street in which the losers only lose because they are complete morons. If there is a bright spot to this movie, it's the actress who played Cage's daughter. She was very good and the only likable character in the film. Other than that, this was a dull sit. 3 out of 10.